my money. If a nigga tryna take my money, I turn it into stomach. Yeah, feel like a Peter when I'm running with this baby nine. I feel like a trigger with the 4-5 up one.
I'm saying like I ain't really been taking nothing off. I'm focused for this battle. I really, really kind of like put my all into it. Like I really wrote for this one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a 30 him. I'm gonna get him on better. I hope he doesn't throw up because I would prefer. First of all, I prefer to keep
Nah,
my shoes
30 is
clean.
crazy.
Man, that's it,
I
yeah. So
prefer.
I'm a 30 him.
I'm a 30. I prefer to keep my shoes clean. So hopefully he doesn't. But
Respect.
but yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think it's gonna be. You did not pass. God damn, I'm only 2% off. But yeah. So I'm a smoking. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about the battle though, cause Chess is one of them. You know what I'm saying? So we about to have one of those.
Hey,
Hey,
J two. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, only way you 30 in chess, 30 now. I think you five. You know, I think you five. But only way you
Mm.
30 in chess is if he just go up there and bullshit and give you.
No, 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 no. The only way I 30 chess is if I decide to 30 chess. Like most of the time, like
Mm,
we gonna keep it real. Like most of the time, like even like my the battles that I lost this year, the one battle that I lost this year, I really only lost that battle because I didn't rap long enough. Like niggas don't really be just like walking me or no shit. You know, it's like it
mm,
actually be the other way around. In order for me to lose, like something has to happen. You know what I'm saying? A Ward, I ain't gonna cap. I was off my square. I just wasn't at 100%. Loso, I didn't rap long enough. My first, if you go back and watch the battle, my first round, if I keep rapping in that first round, it's not even debatable. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just that's just what come with it. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't really concerned with what he does. I'm more concerned with what I don't do.
no, that's fire. Hey,
hey,
Slim,
listen to
that's
this real
fire.
quick. You think because like you kind of been sitting because you missed out on one battle that they canceled or whatever. Like you more prepared now because you've been sitting a little longer.
Yeah, like niggas gotta remember, like I don't be rapping like last year, for instance, I had like 14 battles, 15, 16 some odd battles last year, right? I don't be doing that just because. I be doing it because I actually like to rap. You know what I'm saying? I like battling. So with me sitting this long, bro, I've been itching. Like you gotta think I done watched like at least 4, 5 events go by. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the pay-per-view. I done had watch parties and everything for some of these events, bro. You know how bad I've been waiting to rap? Like I'm really going. I'm like it's gonna get dark in there for him. Like it's gonna get real, real dark. Like I'm in the mood to rap. I feel like rapping. I'm angry. You know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas kind of sort of been playing with me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I just feel like it's been a little bullshit. So we gonna make it happen.
Well, speak on that. What happened?
Just the battle with Saga. You know what I'm saying? That didn't happen. This is the thing, like battle rappers are very. What have you done for me lately? And they don't really care what happens, why you didn't get seen. The fact is, you didn't get seen at an event that we expected to see at. You know what I'm saying? And my fans want to see me battle consistently because that's what they've gotten used to. You know what I'm saying? Like my supporters, they're used to seeing me on a consistent basis. So when they don't see me for a while, they kind of like, damn, is he still, you know how it goes? Is he still battling? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I know for sure, like they've been sleeping. That little shit happened. And then motherfuckers kind of felt like, Easy doing that. I think, perception is a motherfucker. So with Easy fucking up the battle, it made people kind of feel like that had some sort of bearing on my career, which it didn't. It had no bearing on my career whatsoever. Me and TBL is good. They rescheduled the battle, whatever. He's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really affect anything as far as my career goes. But the perception is that. So I have to go into the battle knowing that, regardless of what the reality is, that's the perception of the fans. So that's what I'm gonna have to do going into the battle. You know what I'm saying? That the Loso battle, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of like it doesn't matter how many times I won this year. Like I'm undefeated on the biggest platform in the world this year. You know what I'm saying? I haven't lost a battle on URL once this year, and I battled 3 times. You know what I'm saying? But they don't care about that. All they think about is that one loss. You know what I'm saying? So, I gotta come back and prove niggas that, that one little loss don't mean shit.
Okay, I got you. I bet. All right,
Hey,
I'm definitely excited for
I
this
just got
battle.
off
It's
the
gonna be a
phone with
fire battle.
Chess, and Chess said, "Have a nice day." He gonna kill you. That's all he just told me. That's all he said.
Tell him pull up and say that.
Did he
Tell him,
drink some
Nah,
ginger?
send him
Cause
the
he
space
said
and tell him say
he
that.
don't got no
he
Twitter.
needs to
He said he don't got
he
no
need to get his
Twitter.
digestive tract together. That's what he needs to do. Get his
Man, he better make a
digestive
burner
system.
account and get in here and talk some shit.
Now you know what though. Respectfully though, Chess is one of those battlers that he's created such a he's highly sought after. He does views no matter what. You know what I'm saying. Whenever he's in the building, people want to see him. So he's one of the very few battlers that don't have to get on Twitter and do all that extra. He don't have to. Like his fan base is gonna be there. They don't care if he throws up. He could walk out the battle with vomit all over his fucking shirt.
And they
He gonna
gonna
get
love that
free to
nigga.
go
They gonna
check.
love that nigga to death.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. So we gonna add a little blood to that vomit, and you know what I'm
Hey,
saying, get him up
who
through
broke
there.
this fucking cup, man? What the fuck is y'all on, bro?
Facts. Every time we feel like you disciplining us, bro. Turn your
I
mic
know,
up.
right? I'm
My
about to say
fault,
what
man.
cup.
Nah, man, these kids pissing me off, gang.
Nah, hey. So J2. So what you saying is you seen monsters before. You not scared. Chest get up that joint, get the shape shifting and glitching and all that, and it ain't gonna affect you none. Is what you saying?
That's a fact. Well, you gotta think, bro. I done stood in front of like you not talk. Y'all gotta remember, like you're not talking to one of those niggas that ain't stood in front of the worst. You know what I'm saying? I've stood in front of the Danny Myers. I've stood in front of the Twerks. You know what I'm saying? Like I've stood and on the biggest stages. So it's not like I stood in front of these guys. Where nobody's seen it. Or, no, these were on URL. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest stages that it can happen on. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest platform it can happen on. So Chess is not respectfully. Chess don't bark like a Danny. He don't bark like a twerk. He don't even bark like me. He just raps good.
Oh,
You know what I'm
what?
saying? So he don't bark. Chess don't bark, bro. Chess be rapping. He don't bark like, and he's not no bully. Like you're not finna. Nobody battles Chess and feels like the believability because his believability is good as far as being broke and the struggle. But when we start talking about
I
like a
ain't fucking with this
believability as far as
nigga.
like,
This is J2, man.
barking.
This
Man,
nigga
this
crazy.
nigga
I
gotta
hate
be
that shit.
stopped, dog.
Nah,
Somebody
believing
gotta
he is
stop
broke
this
is
nigga,
crazy
man.
though. That
I'm just
nigga
keeping it real.
That
believability
was
Like
for
I'm saying,
being
like,
broke is
hilarious.
crazy.
but
That
no, but
was
no,
too
for real.
much
But
for
like
me.
nobody. Okay, anybody. Okay, so let me see. Jack boy, you battle Chess. Danny, you battle Chess. Did either one of y'all go into the battle like, okay, I gotta overcome his believability? No.
No, I didn't.
You
I
Nah,
didn't
didn't.
think
nah,
that. You don't
nah.
look at chess like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. I don't care. Niggas can laugh, you can joke, but in reality, niggas know my believability as far as who like that through the roof. Cause niggas
I
know.
so J2, are you telling me you got more believability than Chess?
You telling me I don't?
I'm confused on what I
These
didn't
is the
even think that would be a
conversations we need to have about this
I
card
didn't
right
even think
here.
that was like a I didn't even think that was like a thing. Like
You didn't think about it until I said it, but now that I'm saying it, now answer my question. Do you think let's be real.
like a believability on what tip? Because
Just like
I definitely believe Chess get active, 100%.
you believe that he's broke and that he will do whatever he does to survive. That's what you believe.
Nah. I didn't say that. I don't want this shit to record his face. I said I believe he
That
get
nigga said,
active.
"Don't quote that."
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
but
believe
okay. Let me
he
let me say
get
let me say
active.
this.
So
Let me say this.
I
Let me say
believe the
this.
shit he rap about because I don't
It's
hear
a
him
it's a
I don't hear him
it's a
bragging
difference
about big
between
money things.
okay. Let me say this. It's a difference between thinking somebody gets active when they're backed in a corner and thinking that somebody gets active because they like that.
I think I don't know. I
That's
disagree. I
And
disagree because
chess
the
is one
niggas
of
who
those
doing it because
that
they
chess is
backed in
one of
the
those.
corner got more of a reason to do that. Niggas, it's some niggas who like that and they mama's rich and they ain't never had to do that in their life. So I disagree with that.
I don't know if I'm believing that nigga like like if you like just because, I'm not saying what I'm saying is I'm gonna just say it like is chess looks like he
Mhm.
has to be like that. Like I don't think that nobody no and I'm gonna just say this. Nobody looks at me and feels like he ain't I don't believe that. You can pretend like you don't because of the gay shit. That's cool. It don't bother me none. I bet you don't. I bet you y'all done been in the bench with me. I bet you don't nobody try
Yeah,
me.
but see, my thing is this: I don't think that neither one of y'all. I think that both of y'all got a certain level of believability. So where I never really thought to even compare that until you just said
Hmm.
that. Like that's just
Hmm.
you know what I
But
mean.
but that but when you start talking about like barking and when we start talking like real
But I
life
think
shit
that chess
and we
bark though. I
start
mean,
talking
chess bark though. Like when it come to getting
I
up
don't
on a
see him
nigga,
barking. I
getting
see
in their
him
ear.
yelling a little bit. But let me say this. When you say barking, you mean like being loud?
Yeah, I mean like barking on your opponent. Well,
See,
is we
see,
talking
this the
about
thing.
barking or
Chess,
biting?
chess
Nigga,
put that.
that's
See,
what
I don't think.
barking
I
is,
don't. I
being
don't look at
loud.
like when I think of barking. I think of like I think of I think of like a stumbles barks. Stumble get to talking crazy to you with what he's saying and the way he's saying this shit, and he's talking so real. He's talking so real that if you've never been through it, you may not even understand it. If you've
I
never
think I
experienced
think
or
that's what I call talking. Like he talking that shit.
That
I
sound more like talking.
yeah, that
yeah,
that that sound like talking.
but when you barking at like when you standing, I don't know, man. You know what? I'm at work, so I can't get real loud like I want to. I really want to cuss and yell and
So
stuff.
what you trying to say? You trying to compare barking to like what Arsenal do? Like on your ear, on your shoulder,
On your
like
mata, like I don't
okay.
see him really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I get to barking on a motherfucker, like like J2, like he's barking on him. You don't hear it. Like Chess raps very well. He puts the shit together very well. But when he's rapping towards me, I highly doubt that I'm going to be like that. I'm like when Twerk rapping at you. Everybody in here know when Twerk. If you battle Twerk, you be like shit. You could feel the wind from you could feel the wind while he rapping. Am I lying, Danny Jack? Like you can feel that. You can
Right.
feel that when that
Yo,
nigga rapping.
Yeah,
I
most
don't know,
definitely.
man. I don't. Not I don't know about twerk because that's obvious. But
Wow.
Chess definitely stood in there and gave us a classic with twerk and one of the best lines of the battle. That I think
Yeah, but
one
you just
line of the
proved my
year.
point. You just proved my point. He puts it together really well, but he didn't bark on Twerk. They had a great battle. It was an
Well,
amazing battle.
well,
And
You know what I'm
I'm
saying? It's
gonna have to watch.
debatable.
I'm gonna have to watch.
hold
Hey,
on.
you gonna have to prove to me exactly what you saying. Well, you don't have to,
Oh,
but
wait, that
Hold
first
I,
on.
round. I'm gonna prove it to you that first round.
I
Let
need a
me just say,
demonstration. Cause yeah, I think you be barking, but I think Chess be barking. Like yeah.
J
Well,
Two said he gonna prove it the first
in
round.
I guess
well,
we're gonna find. If he barking, I bark. We're gonna find out who the real dog is. Then, huh?
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this.
Talk
Let me say
heavy.
this. I battled J2. I battled J2 twice. I battled Chess twice. And in terms of like me feeling the ferocity and the energy from both opponents, it's almost equal. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty much it's like they both doing that. But I think what
Mhm.
J2 is saying in comparison to battling Danny Myers and Twerk, Chess ain't a threat to him in terms of you're not gonna shake me or scare me
By
with
no
nothing with
means.
what you're
Like
talking
what?
about because I've been
That's
in
a
front of
kid.
them
I
niggas.
feel
Like
you, Danny, but I think
I
J
get
two
that.
just
That's what I
said.
mean.
I think J2. I feel what you saying, but I think J2 just said Chess ain't nowhere close to him in that shit right there. Now he do it a little better.
I I
Well,
agree. I agree. No, you right, Trap. Because you got to think, bro. He's a kid, bro. You talking to a nigga that done did 2 prison bids versus a nigga that been on smack his whole life. You been on URL your whole life, bro. You never lived nothing, bro. Like you could tell me how you had to make a Sprite bottle, or you had to make a bowl out of a Sprite bottle. You also could have just went and bought the bowl.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey,
Like you're not
hey,
gonna
hey,
get
that's
you're
gonna
not
J2,
be
gonna
the
hear me
forever
is
talk.
this a
answer
battle
to
you
that. Slim, like for real.
at the
is
Like
this
you're
a
not
Dollar
gonna
battle
hear
you
me
Tree,
wanted,
talking that.
it's
You're
a
not
J2?
gonna
dollar
hear me talk about no
25.
struggle like that. You're not gonna hear me
A
talk about no
dollar for the
struggle
bowl
like
at
that.
Dollar Tree, right?
Cause bro, at Dollar Tree, bro, the bowl is cheaper
You
than the
could have bought. Yeah,
Sprite.
it's cheaper than the Sprite.
$1.25.
Could have pulled
So
the
what is
Sprite in the
like? What
bowl.
was the perk? Like what are we even doing with that, bro? But this is the thing. It
How did
sounds
you get the
good.
Sprite bottle?
Let me tell you, it sounds good because when you hear it, it's very creative, which goes back to my point. Chess knows how to put it together right? He knows how to make it sound really good and make it sound. But when you actually listen to what he's saying, bro, that shit don't scare me, bro, because you was eating out of a Sprite bottle. I know motherfuckers that was in the slums that had bowls. Like I know motherfuckers on the streets that got bowls. Like what are we talking about? You had a roof. Shut up.
Little brother. Okay. All right. Make sure y'all hit that pay-per-view link in the Jumbotron. Y'all hit that pay-per-view link in the Jumbotron. Make sure y'all hit that. $30. It's only $30 for the pay-per-view. So make sure y'all hit that link.
That's right. That's
I
right.
know
Fire.
I know that I don't know where old Solo just went. I was trying to get him up here next. He been waiting to speak. Shout out Loso too. I see you
What
popped up
up?
here. What's up,
What up,
Loso?
Donnie? What up? What up?
Yeah. So
No,
what you
so
got?
what's up, dude?
You ready for this
Up,
Saturday,
shot.
Loso? Hey
Yeah,
Qua.
yeah. Always, man. I'm
Hey,
locked in.
Bonnie, salute to the building. Shout out to everybody. I'm just part of the festivities. I'm listening. Y'all got me crying. Shout out to Trap. Shout out to PIB. You know what I mean? We in the building though. We making movies. Shout out to Danny Loso in the building. Facts. I see all y'all. I see the hat Jack boy down there. You know what I mean? I just wanted
Dig
to
it.
come talk some
Salute.
shit. Y'all said some shit that made me think about chess. Word.
Yeah, I actually never thought about believability, and some of that should be blended in. Believability, presence. You know what I'm saying? Delivery. You got to really take the time to split those categories to see who really has what. Loso, you ready for this Saturday? What's up?
I'm locked in, Bonnie. I'm locked in as always.
All right. You feel like how you feeling about this match? How did you feel approaching it?
Man, me and Suge, if I remember correctly, I feel like it was been like this probably like our third time being locked in. There was one time during COVID, like right when COVID popped off, it got canceled. Another time on URL, and so then this time, we finally locking in. But I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Suge is what I'm saying. Regardless of like around like the narrative that the new guys try to like paint around him, like he's this or he's not like trying. I mean, everybody know what's up with Suge, especially when it's around a crowd that's like excited to see him, he kind of like, the more energy that they kind of give him, the better his material is being, received from the crowd. And then, that kind of exuberates energy on his behalf. So me standing in front of that's going to be a different task than me just rapping with somebody. I already know I got to do like 5 different things to try to like offset that. So I'm super excited for that. But nonetheless, though, I just feel like the run that I'm on right now, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter who's standing in front of me. I'm going to go in there, try to catch a 30 and then, get up out of there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you missed it. But Casanova did his predictions, and he said he got you as Cody, and you got Body of the Night. So,
Oh, salute, salute. Damn, all right, bet. Salute, Cash.
Hey,
is there
Loso.
any,
Hey, oh, my fault. Go ahead, man.